this fine evening? Good. Looks like you've travelled from afar. Wow, that is some journey. How long has that taken? 6 days. You must be very tired. Take a seat. We've got all the time in the world. Just you sit down there, no problem. Here, I have fresh little, they're sort of potato bread cakes that are on the stove. Have one. They're very nice. It's for the guests. We don't have a lot of options here in Edinburgh at the moment, but these make a great little bill. Anyway, what brings you here to Edinburgh? Well, aren't we lucky here in Edinburgh to have you arrive? That's wonderful. So, how long do you expect to be here for? I see. And are you looking to stay here at my inn? Well, technically I'm the landlady. It's not quite my inn, but it's kind of my inn. Yes. You saw an advertisement in the paper. Okay. Yes. Well, we do actually have quite a few rooms available at the minute. We were closed for a little while there. We had some very long-term guests that we needed to get rid of, so we closed. We actually went down to London. We were down there for quite a few weeks, as it takes about 6-7 days to get down there. It's wonderful. I just wanted to get a glimpse of the palace, and I kind of hoped I would see Queen Victoria, but it wasn't to be. But anyway, so we do have quite a few rooms available for you, especially if you're going to be staying with us for several weeks during your stay in Edinburgh. But we're very lucky to have such a fine looking person like you. Oh, your taste in dress is just wonderful, and you're very, very handsome, but I'm sure you're already aware of that, stealing all the ladies' hearts and all. Anyway, as I said, we have quite a few rooms available. We do have a few guests that have moved back in with us, but we did get rid of some of our difficult long-term guests. They were staying in the rooms for quite some time and not paying their way, so completely rid of that now. Completely rid of that now. So not to worry, I've got plenty of stories that I'm sure I can tell you all about. Anyway, as it's the middle of the night, we have all the time in the world. Yes, I'm on the late shift tonight, on this reception, on this cold, wet, thundery evening, or night I should say. But I don't mind at all. Yes, I get a nice long sleep in the morning. My sister, she takes over about 5, and she does the day, and I do the night. We do get guests like yourself in, and sometimes the guests need things at different times of the night, and we try to provide a 5-star establishment here. But anyway, I like to play there, as you can obviously tell, but we're going to just keep this nice and relaxed. I'm kind of whispering a little bit just because it is the middle of the night, and sometimes the floors are not the quietest, so I don't want to wake any guests, you know. Anyway, rooms. Okay, so just take a seat. Just going to light this. As I cannot see your face. There we are. for a little bit of light. It's just exactly what we need at this point, you know. So I'll just sit this right there so we're a little bit more illuminated. I forgot that that went out. Anyway, help yourself to some more of these, okay? While we go through the rooms. Okay, we have 4 types of rooms available. Yeah, they're all different prices, depending on the style that you pick. But I'm sure we can make something work for you. I wouldn't want somebody as handsome as you staying in our rubbish room, you know. So I'll start with that one. We do have the attic room. It's cozy. There's a kind of hay bed in there. It's very comfortable. Do you like spiders? Okay, not so much. It's maybe not the room for you. It's our cheapest room. It's you know, you're quite tall. I think you would probably hit your head on the ceiling. So maybe not that one, but that's the attic room. But the benefits of the attic room are you're completely alone. There's nobody next to you. There's a beautiful little, I like to say peek, a little tiny window in the roof. And you can see out and gaze at the stars. Not that we see them much here in Edinburgh. It's always very wet, but you might see some. And if you just look, yeah, right there in the attic room, you'll actually see the castle. And it is beautiful at night, lit up with all the lanterns. Wonderful. Anyway, so we have the attic room. Leading from the attic room, we have, we've got the green room. It's a good room. It's actually next door to my room. Yeah, I share with my sister, but it's really just my room, you know. So the green room might be a good one for you. You'll know that if you need anything, I'm right there beside you. But the green room, it has beautiful big windows that look out onto the street. It's a large 4-poster double bed. Should you be wishing to bring anybody back with you, there's plenty of space. There's a writing desk as well, and a chair, in case you want to sit somewhere that's not the bedroom. It is our most expensive room, but as I said, I'd be happy to make things work for you so that you could pick the best one. So that's the second room. We also have a room beside the kitchen on the ground floor. It doesn't have any windows, but it does have a very comfortable bed. It's got quite a lot of storage. There's a wonderful wardrobe in there. You can put your clothes, if you've got many with you, all your belongings in there. As I said, there isn't a window, but it's got storage, which is good, and the bed is comfortable, and you're very close to the kitchen, so if you need anything you can just nip through and see if the cook will make you anything. And yep, and then we have a bedroom on the first floor. I call it the floral room because it's got very fancy floral curtains. They're all the range at the moment. Although it doesn't have much else, the curtains are kind of what makes that room. It does have a writing desk, but it's a single bed that's is a couple of slats missing. You might find somebody like yourself might sink a little bit into the bed, so it might not be the one for you, and it's only a single. So if you did wish to bring somebody home or have a guest, you know, I shouldn't say bring somebody home, how improper of me, but you know what I'm saying, just a guest. You wouldn't really be able to, you know, have a guest. So I think probably the green room. Yeah, you're on board for that. Okay, amazing. Well, I will get that sorted. You're gonna need to stay here. I'm just gonna do 2 seconds. Margot, can you please prepare the green room for the gentleman here? Thank you. How long? Okay, but 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Alright. Of course, you can keep me company, and please do help yourself. There's so many of these, and I wouldn't want somebody else to eat them all and you don't get any. Somebody meaning me. Wait till I tell you. Pardon me. Do you ever have any trouble with sleeping? Especially at a new place. So there's she's not quite a witch, but she's magical. There's a magic woman. Yeah, she's down the road and she has a market every Saturday, and she sells some bits and bobs that you can make in a special tea with like an elixir. You put some hot water from the stove in and it can help you sleep. So this is just what I was preparing. So I'll show you. See here. Okay. So this. Smell this. Yes, this is lavender. So you put this lavender, it's a special mix, and then this is the special one. Look at this. It smells like cinnamon, but it's not. It's the special, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like a spice cinnamon magic powder thing. And then this here is these special dried flowers. Smell this. And then the seeds, these are actually from this very exotic vegetable called a pumpkin. And so these are the seeds of the pumpkin. And you have a few of these. You just eat them, you don't put them in your tea. And once you do that and you have that, it can help you sleep and help you calm down. So I ordered it, bought some. I've got a few guests that struggle with sleeping, so I was going to make them a tea. Would you like one to try? Yes. Well, I'll make yours first. There, I just need to. I've got some instructions of what to do. Okay, and how much to put in. Right, we'll put this in first, okay? So, oh, she gave me other things too. I'll show you. I'm so excited to show you. I'm glad you're taking an interest in this. Some people think, oh, it's the witchy spooky lady, you know, get burned to steak type thing. But no, it's just to help you sleep. It's almost magical. Okay, so we do 2 pinches of lavender, 2 pinches of the flowers, and 1 pinch of the magic spice. Okay. Blend. And then I've just got this tin. This has been on the stove, so it's just freshly. So we let it dissolve. It doesn't quite dissolve, you will get little bits in your mouth, but that's okay, just drink it. But we need to let it brew, okay? So I'm going to set that here. And we'll let this brew. Let's give it a little mix. somebody like you needs a good night's sleep. You've come all this way. You look like you work very hard, and you need your beauty sleep to keep as handsome as you are. For sure. Wait till I show you what else she got. So she said that sometimes there's energy, and the energy can be bad. And there's a few things you can do to get rid of the bad energy and bad spirits. And I don't want to be scared at night, so I want my inn to be lovely and relaxing and welcoming for all my lovely guests like yourself. So I want to get rid of any bad energy. So this is the first thing. I don't really know what to do, but I think I set it out. You see, it's like all entwined, like so. It seems very special. I need to set it like this. Here. Okay. And the second is this. Have you ever seen anything like it before in your life? If you smell sage, it smells like sometimes if we're very lucky and we get beef or lamb, it smells like what the cook would put on there. Okay, so you light it. So I see this, the smoke. Okay. And then that's what she said you do. Clean the air all around, like so. And I'll take any bad energy away from you. So if you're feeling very stressed or anxious, this will just take it away. This is a really good one. I did try it before a while ago, but I could never get it to smoke as much. But this one, it must be in the presence of you. You're already positive. But if you just breathe in nice and slowly in and out, you'll feel relaxed and calm and a lot less stressed. There. I'll pop it here. And I've continued to smoke. I'm gonna fill our room with nice things. Okay, night won't be too much longer. Maybe another 10 minutes or so, but that's plenty of time for us to just get to know each other. Is there anything you want to know about me? Yes, I am 29. It's old, isn't it? I enjoy life here. I enjoy my work. It's much better than being the likes of a maid. Oh, I've got many friends in that profession. It's not for me. I'm my own boss here, you know. And I like the people that we meet here. You get all sorts of interesting types. Oh, we had some very interesting types. We once had a man called Percy. Percy kept himself to himself. He was very handsome. But he was always bringing guests back to his room. So much so that I thought the police were going to come in and shut us down. He was handsome, but he was rather odd. And his guests were always older ladies. Like my mother. Not her, but like her age. Turns out Percy was a gigolo. I found his rate card on the stairs one day. He specialises in older women. So I had to let Percy go. I couldn't get caught having that going on in my inn after knowing about it. I told him to be more careful in the future. He was interesting. We do miss Percy and his guests. I must note that there. So this here. Who's staying just now? Okay, so there's Margaret. Margaret is no, she's just, I would say she's a spinster. She's rather straight-laced. She moved here from, I want to say York. I don't know why. Oh, I do actually. I think it was her sister who got married and lives here. She wanted to be closer to her after their parents died. Anyway, Margaret, you wouldn't like her. Well, you might like her, but she's plain Jane, you know. She's quite straight-laced. She's very... I just wish she would experiment a little bit more with her dress. Wear reds like me rather than greys and browns. No, I'm not a fan. I love my outfits. I always like to be nice and flamboyant. I think it makes me stand out. And you know, I'm always looking for a husband. If you know anyone in need of a wife, such as yourself, do let me know. Anyway, yes, we have Margaret. She's okay. There is also Victoria, and she does think she's the queen. Snobbish. Sorry, excuse my language. Victoria, she's young, blonde. She's been staying with us for 3 weeks. She's visiting. I think she's visiting a secret lover. She doesn't work. I think her parents think she's maybe staying with a cousin. But I think that's what she's up to. She just report her. But I wouldn't do that. Of course I wouldn't do that. But she's rather posh and she's rather rude. So I do apologise if you have to hear from Victoria, but she would definitely like somebody like you. Oh, and let's not forget Albert. Oh, he's a lovely man. Lovely man. He's a doctor. Well, he's come all the way up from London. He's been here for a while. I think they were doing something at the University of Edinburgh. It's a place where people go and study the kind of medicine things to be a doctor. And he seems to do a lot with that, so he's up staying for quite a long time. He is lovely. If you get a chance to meet him, you definitely take up a conversation. He's very, very interesting. But anyway, enough about the guests. not properly anyway, but I can remember. So I can tell you one that's apparently Queen Victoria's favourite fairy tale or bedtime story, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's about this selfish giant. So basically there was this selfish giant, so he had this beautiful huge garden and had loads of flowers and trees and fruits. It was in full bloom, loads of butterflies and bees. And one day he looked out his window and there were lots of children playing in the garden, and it looked so happy, but that's his garden, and he got very angry. So he shouted at the children to get away from his garden, and the children were so scared of the giant that they left immediately from the garden. So then all of a sudden the garden started to turn to winter, as there was no more children. The birds stopped singing, the flowers shriveled up and went underground. There was no butterflies anymore, and the ground grew, so you got frost. So the frost was able to come in the garden, covered everything in white. There was hail, was roaring around the garden, rain all the way around the garden, wind as well, snow. It was very wintry, very cold, not very nice, this garden. Whereas outside of the giant's house, it was spring, summer, autumn. Everywhere else was experiencing the seasons, apart from the giant's garden. And one day he looked out and he saw this little boy that was really sad, and he was on a branch on his own, and the giant immediately felt very sorry for the little boy. And the little boy said he was very sad because all of his friends had gone, and the giant felt so sad that he knocked down his walls and asked for the other children to come back and play again, so the little boy wouldn't be on his own for much longer. And as soon as the children started to play, the frost disappeared, the rain, the hail, the snow, it was sunshine again, all the flowers bloomed, the birds were in the trees, the bees, everything was just as it once was, summer in his garden. And he loved it so much, he loved seeing the children. And then one day, he never saw the little boy again after that winter day. He was looking for him every day and didn't see him. He felt a little bit sad, but he was happy seeing the other children play. But one day he did see the little boy again in the garden. So when he went, the little boy said, "Thank you for bringing all my friends back. It's time that I bring you with me." And the giant went off with the little boy, and actually the children in the garden found the giant lying peacefully asleep. He died in the garden. His spirit had gone off to heaven with the little boy because he was a nice giant again. What a lovely story that was. It was amazing. Anyway, I think your room is ready now. Yes. Margot. Okay. Well, that's you. So if you need anything else at all, just come and let me know. And as I said, I'll be in the room next to you anyways. Just come chap on my bedroom door. I don't mind at all. Anyway, have a